All right, welcome back to special features featuring Matt from Fidel Gastros in the upcoming episode of Rebel Without a Chill. I think I got that. Yeah. I think these titles are getting longer and longer every single time we do this, but it's okay because it's fun. So last time we did an episode and I was in the beautiful city of New York. This time we were in Philadelphia. So let me tell you something. No city in this entire season surprised me in a good way more than Philadelphia. I fell in love with it. Tons of public art spaces, some of the best food trucks and food markets I'd ever been to, tons of great craft beer. The people were hilarious. They all tell you exactly how they feel about you. They don't hold anything back. And I love Philly. So let's get into this because we did an awesome night market. Before I do, I want to just, you know those like when you're on Netflix, like we're on right now, or even when you're going channel surfing and you read the 3-sentence kind of lead-in to what the episode is about? I gotta read you today's episode recap because it's fucking hilarious. Okay, so with his reputation as a sandwich guy on the line, I didn't know walking into this episode that was actually what was on the line, Matt steps up his game for a popular street food festival in the home of the Philly cheesesteak. Who writes this shit? Side note, so we did a whole episode about the Philly cheesesteak. Little known fact, and we learned this while we were there, the Philly cheesesteak is what the tourists gravitate towards as Philadelphia's national sandwich. But it's actually, so the locals say the roast pork sandwich is the sandwich you have to try. Also, side note, every meal you order in Philadelphia comes with a loaf of bread. So I think I actually gained 8 pounds in this one episode. Yay, 8 pounds. All right, play.
Sunny Philadelphia, my first
Oh, do you get what I did there? I'm here in sunny Philadelphia. You know why I said that? There's a show called Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Did you get that? See how I did that? It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Do you see how I did that? In the first line, I made a reference. I'm here like a fish out of water in sunny Philadelphia.
Love Park where the water is pink.
That threw me off. The pink water in Love Park. Part of me wanted to drink it, and I was praying to God it tasted like melted pink popsicle. That was what my head was thinking.
New life to it. The food scene is...
First off, food trucks aplenty in Philadelphia. They've really found a way to balance off how to have food trucks integrated in the downtown core. Basically, they did a really smart thing, which I wish our own city of Toronto, looking at you, Toronto, could figure out. So they said, hey, where are there places where there's people? Let's put some trucks there. And that's it. They have a little online sign up form done through the city. You bid for spots, they put you in the spots. That's your spot for the week. It's pretty smart and simple. Like, it just, anyways. So the night market, what's so cool about it is they do it 3 times a year, and they do it in a different spot of the city every time. So in Toronto, we have like the Taste of Greek and Taste of Italy, and it's always the same festival in the same part of the city, and you have to go to different parts of the city to experience the other types of festivals. What this market does is it picks a different location every single time. So it forces people to see and experience other parts of the city. So this time we were in Chinatown, which was super, super cool.
Our last night market, we had 80 vendors and over 37,000 people.
80 vendors, 37,000 people. That's unheard of. And the best part is every food truck, vendor, whatever is busy, everyone's doing well. And when we actually get to the part where I'm at the market, I'll talk to you more about it. But what was super cool about it is, and again, not to compare it to here, but I just am, like our liquor laws are incredibly strict here. There, if you were within the market kind of boundaries, you could walk freely with a drink everywhere. But you didn't have to sit in like this little caged area like a child drinking a beer quietly. So I'm not surprised that it grew so quickly for them because it was just such a fun event, and I think people love to have fun. Wow! Wowee!
Your food is amazing, you're gonna know it, and they're gonna love you. If they don't think your food is very good, you're gonna know that as well. Now that I know.
That is incredibly true. People in Philly have no problems telling you if they think you suck. or if they think you're awesome. So at least it's like it's equal part love or hate. So it's funny. So I mean, Pat and Gino's are obviously two very iconic Philly cheesesteak spots in South Philly, and essentially they're right across the street from each other. There's always been a turf war, not a real turf war, a fake sandwich turf war, about who makes the better cheesesteak, who came first, who innovated it more. Like I said earlier, people from Philly could care less. This is purely something that tourists kind of gravitate towards. There are so many other amazing sandwich spots. I was saying DeNick's and John's Roast Pork. Another great spot is Paisano's in South Philly. So by all means, if you ever go to Philly, which I do highly recommend, there's a lot of really good sandwiches. Oh, side note, did you know Philadelphia used to be the capital of the United States before Washington, D.C.? I learned that when I was in Philly.
I like to think of myself as a sandwich guy back home, but Philly, kind of a sandwich city. So
Whoa, that's a deep thought. Sandwich guy back home in a sandwich city.
home of the original Philly cheesesteak. So can I get the Philly whiz?
There's two ways to get a cheesesteak. One with provolone cheese, which is actually not the real way, and one with cheese whiz. But when you order with cheese whiz, you just say whiz with. Whiz with or whiz without. That's a real thing. I have a cheesesteak whiz with. Or I have a cheesesteak whiz without. That's an actual way you order. And they knew exactly what they're saying. I sounded like a fish out of water. Huh?
Tiny roll, little steak on a roll, and that was it.
When did the cheese come in?
Maybe 20, 30 years later.
I love that. It took 20 to 30 years for someone to say, you know what this steak sandwich is missing? A little cheese whiz. Oh, God bless ideas.
There's a rumor that there's a rivalry between Pat and Gino.
Not true.
Gotta find out more.
There's no, they fed me that line. But yeah, so I will say though, Pat's was, I guess, the more, what's the word? Greasy spoon version of the cheesesteak shop. You know, Gino's was named after the son, whose name is Gino. He's a little bit more of a local celebrity, you know? So if you go inside, he's got this little corner table in there that's only reserved for people like Oprah, and he had like the cast of Sopranos there, and you'll see all the photos. There's like 1,000 people there. So I got to sit at the fucking table and eat a fucking Philly cheesesteak with Gino. And I thought it was super cool. But one was definitely, and you even get a sense of that even by looking at the outside building. One is all about like glitz, glamour, and the Philly cheesesteak empire, and the other one was just like, you know, like Philly, meh, Philly, eh.
Yeah, it's already cooking. It's beautiful. Look at that. Perfect.
Ribeye, I actually do believe is the best meat to use for cheesesteak, nice and fatty. The camera isn't catching all this, or at least we edited it out. But inside the shop, there was a bunch of like hardcore, like Philly Italians in there, walking away making sandwiches. And they were all busting my balls as they do. And Gino was like, he had this like joke in his head. He goes, oh, look at this. I'd let you right to the front of the line. Usually I make people wait hours to touch my meat or something like that. And all the guys went quiet. And then I just looked at him and I was like, what did I say to him? I said, oh, dude, it wasn't that hard. I just came in through your back door. And everyone was in through the back door, touch the meat. It's a family show, kids, a family show.
Gino's puts the whiz on first. Pat puts their whiz on top. Pat shreds their meat while Gino's lays
I love these voiceovers. Gino's puts the whiz on first, Pat puts the whiz on top. They shred the meat, and they slice the meat. People don't talk like this, Matt. These are the rocky stairs. I got to run the rocky stairs with that's a John's roast pork sandwich in my hand. That was the thing. That's what everyone kept saying to me. Do you have what it takes? Fuck, I don't know now. I came here thinking I was pretty confident, but now I have no idea. Now this guy was a maniac. There's a butcher shop right in Reading Terminal Market. His name was actually Bill the Butcher. And he didn't want to even talk to me until he saw the camera crew. Then he was like, yeah, whatever you need.
That's why they call it Sweetheart Town. Yeah. Now this is the best thing
such a cool market. I loved it. I thought it was such a great event. Hi, look how many people are there. Look how many people are there. Well done, Philly. And another thing I learned about Philly too is there's a Philadelphia way of showcasing a sandwich. So most times you see a sandwich, let's say this is a bun. Let's say this is a bun. You cut it this way, right through, and then you put your meat down and then your other ingredients on top and you put the bun on it this way. So when you cut it, you're holding your sandwich like so. The Philadelphia way to fill a bun is you take that same loaf of bread, you put it on its side, you cut it, but you leave the spine of the bun intact. Your meat goes down first and then your toppings go on top of it and you showcase it that way and it makes the sandwiches always look overflowing. Maybe because usually they are. And then when you eat it, it almost looks like a hot dog bun at that point, like everything's kind of top dressed. And it was a style that we had adopted, and then we changed our bun again later on in our food truck to be more like a burger bun, so it was built up this way again. But for a couple of years, we had adopted that style.
I think I did that. I'm going back for more.
Yeah, look at that sandwich. What a sandwich. Love that city. I haven't been back since this episode, and that's a damn shame because I really, really enjoyed it. So I'm putting Philadelphia back on my radar because I miss you, Philly. Did anyone else catch that thought I had? Anyone else? If you're gonna do something right, do it right. Words to live by Matt. If you're gonna do something right, well, do it right. I guess that makes sense? Right? Right.
I'm in the sandwich capital of the world, and I'd like to think today I made myself a king. Maybe a prince. Prince for a day.
I think that was also fed to me. I would never call myself a prince of sandwiches. I'm the sandwich prince. Hitty, hitty. All right, well, next time we go to, where do we go next? Detroit. Detroit, what? Okay, bye. Thanks so much for watching. And leave a like, subscribe to the channel. And if you've ever been to Philly, let me know why I should go back. What places are new? What are some of the new food trucks and restaurants that I need to check out for the next time I'm in Philly? If you're gonna do something right, do it right.